Today was the last day of Funkoween announcements, and there was a drop on Funko Shop that no one cared about. Let's talk about it. Well, it appears that some people cared about it because I saw people commenting that they bought it. But for the most part, people were saying pass and don't want and being homophobes.
People were really being homophobic?
People were being big a-holes on some of the comment sections I was reading today.
I just don't understand what possesses somebody to, one, spew hatred, and two, spew hatred unnecessarily on a post promoting something awesome on the internet.
You know what that is? Trash! Yelling trash like that, is that also hatred, or?
Well, they deserve the hatred, so
I'm
it's okay.
fighting fire with fire. I'm fighting their hatred with mine.
Well, you're not being hateful, though. You're just hating them, and that's okay.
That's being hateful!
They deserve it!
Trash! So I went around trying to collect comments for the Funko Pops that were dropped on Funko Shop today, and they were the Pride BB-8 and Pride Minnie Mouse Funko Pops. So against our typical fashion, I don't have a bunch of comments to share with you on this episode because there weren't really any that were good. We're gonna pass on doing comments tonight.
Everyone's gonna be really upset.
Here's all the past comments. Before we get started about Funkoween's last day, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support this channel. Yes, you can support this channel and get a bunch of awesome perks in return. Head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out more. There were a lot of Funkoween announcements that were pretty awesome today, but I wasn't successful in pre-ordering anything. I was a huge fail.
Me too. I really wanted the Sam from Hot Topic. Didn't get him.
But that's okay, and let's remind everybody why that's okay. Because they restock all of this stuff. They restock everything 100 times over. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I was able to get Leatherface from PoppinOffToys.com, our sponsor, and also my favorite place to pre-order Funko Pops.
That Leatherface is awesome.
I know. Did you see his teeth?
Yes, I did. This is something we've needed an update for a long time. Because we got the girl-faced Leatherface. We have the OG one, but this is more of an updated version, and he looks amazing. What I really like about this common Funko Pop is that he's a bloody variant, and you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of them to get the chase.
The last two that they had was common with no blood and then chase with blood.
So this time you don't have to go out and fighting for the bloody chase. You get it in the common form, and I think that's pretty great. Sam, Trick or Treat Sam, he's amazing.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna get him.
Pop Vinyl Guy pointed out on Instagram that his head is bright like a traffic cone. And I totally agree. It is way too bright.
It is really bright.
And then there are Mandy Funko Pops, and I don't know anything about Mandy. I've never seen the film. But from what I saw in the trailer, the movie looks nuts.
I've heard it's very interesting. It's like sort of artsy.
There's a lot of red lights in it, so that's why you get red versions of the characters. Okay, so Red Miller, there's a Legion exclusive, whatever Legion is. I've never heard of that. Then there's a bloody version that looks like it's the common. And then you get Mandy, one of her with like a scar on her face, and she has like a silver looking eye. I don't know what that's about. I guess if we watch the movie, we'll see. She's holding a cigarette, which is crazy. Then the chase is red like the lights in the film. But the cigarette?
Cigarettes are bad. Why would they put them on a vinyl figure, right?
Well, at least here in the US, we're trying to eradicate smoking. It seems like every single day you hear something new about smoking being outlawed. Like they're talking about menthol cigarettes being completely outlawed now.
Really?
So that's like, yeah, at least here in Maryland from what I read. But it's crazy. Things are getting crazy with cigarettes. And here is a character, a toy character, holding a cigarette.
Well, most Funko Pop boxes say this is not a toy.
I get it's a collectible. I understand. But it's interesting because you think they're trying to get away from cigarettes as much as they can.
Yes.
But here, this character is actually holding a cigarette. I'm cool with it. Like, I have nothing against this. It's just interesting that they were able to get this done. Then there are 3 different sodas that are headed our way. Space Ghost, who is...
Spooky Space Kook.
Spooky Space Kook.
Yeah, that is not Space Ghost. I don't know why they're talking about how that's Space Ghost.
I don't know. It's very strange because the Funko Pop actually says Spooky Space Kook on it.
Do you know who Space Ghost is?
Yes, I know exactly who
Cartoon Network?
Uh-huh.
This isn't it.
But the glow-in-the-dark chase is amazing.
They're both amazing, but they have the wrong name. It's weird.
Then there's Frankenstein Jr., which I feel like I've seen before. There's some nostalgia going on here with me. And then we get Corpse Bride in soda form. So we're getting Funko Pop and a soda of the same exact character.
We're also getting another pop and soda, same go around too. Dwight with the pumpkin head.
Right, so talking about Dwight with the pumpkin head, my favorite of this list is the Willy Wonka Michael Scott. I can't wait for you to get to this episode for your podcast because it is really, really funny.
What podcast?
Office Orientation Podcast, Heather. What are you, crazy? Heather has a podcast that's all about her journey of watching The Office for the very first time, and it's awesome. It's called The Office Orientation. You can find it where all podcasts can be found. It's literally everywhere. The Dwight with the Torch Funko Pop is one of my other favorites of this particular drop. Do you remember that?
No, I've never seen it.
It's literally in like every single intro to The Office.
But to be fair, I don't even really watch the intro. I'm too busy dancing.
You dance to the intro of The Office?
You've never watched The Office with me?
I don't remember ever seeing you dance. What kind of dance do you do?
A really good one.
If you're going to talk about dancing, let's see it.
You have to play it.
Well, I can't because of like copyrights and stuff, but I could do my best at. That was the dance?
Was that your best piano?
Yeah.
That was a horrible piano. Do the piano again. I got a little secret. That was really bad. Can you
I can't
Can you make it sound good?
What is that?
It's a bow. I take a bow.
The most popular Funko Pop of the day, from what I could tell, was the fluffy Funko Pop, Gabriel Iglesias? Gabriel? Is it Gabriel? Gabriel?
Gabriel?
Gabriel Iglesias.
Can we talk about Gabriel?
What's wrong with Gabriel? And there are people named Gabriel?
I've never heard it pronounced that way.
Really?
Is that real?
I thought there was Gabrielle. Yeah. Isn't that a name?
Not Gabriel.
Gabriel. But I don't know anything about Fluffy. Like, I've never listened to his comedy. I don't know anything about his stand-up. So I'm not really interested in this Funko Pop. But they only made 4K of this guy. And he was autographed and sold for $54.99 with $17 shipping. $17. That's expensive for shipping.
I'm sorry. I really can't get over the fact that you just said Gabriel.
Well, you're going to have to get over it. We got a rusty episode to do.
I don't think I can.
How about the glow-in-the-dark Cheshire Cat from BAM?
He's cool.
He is cool, and I noticed that people were having a very hard time buying this one today. It was like the website kept crashing.
I've always had a hard time with the Books A Million website.
How could this be? They're like a huge Funko Pop seller. How could they have a horrible website when it comes to Funko Pops?
Well, I don't think it's like the focus of their store. I mean, they're called Books A Million.
You
so
know they're
a
making a lot of
million
money.
books.
You know they're making money off Pops, though.
I know. I understand that, but I feel like they don't have like a crazy amount of exclusives. So why would they invest money into like making that
They
happen?
got to spruce up that webpage.
They do, I agree, but I feel like maybe they just haven't learned their lesson yet.
You know what's funny? They announced this today because everybody was dead set on the Alice in Wonderland Blacklight Funko Pops dropping today, and I have no idea why. And I just want to remind you to listen to your good pal Chris, because the 70th anniversary of Alice in Wonderland is in July. So wait for July, because I feel like that's when they're going to be dropped. I've said that in many episodes. Just hang on with me, because I'm pretty sure that's when we'll see them.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the future.
Oh, God.
Everyone is so stoked on this Alice set. And everyone's going to say, hey, a little birdie told me that Alice in Wonderland Blacklights could drop today. They're going to say that every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday until it happens. And then when it finally happens, after like a gazillion weeks of them saying, hey, I heard that Alice in Wonderland Pops were going to drop today, they are going to say, I told you so, but you said it last week.
Somebody needs to hunt down this little birdie and take him out. Dungeons & Dragons Funko Pops were also revealed today. I know nothing about Dungeons & Dragons. I had to go to GameStop to find out what they were because Funko doesn't include names. The character that's holding the cup is Strahd, S-T-R-A-H-D. The standout is the Mimic. The Mimic looks really cool. It looks like a Funko box, but it's like a monster's like face and teeth coming out of it.
And I am so curious how that is going to look in person.
Same here. I don't know if they're going to put it in its own box or if it comes like this box with like cardboard around it, or what. I don't know. It's really weird. This reminds me of the slime thing. Do you remember the slime?
The gelatinous cube?
Yeah, that was a Dungeons and Dragons pop also. So they're coming out with some pretty neat, interesting things. Okay, last but not least, I don't know if anybody really even cares about this. Pennywise backpack, coin purse it looks like, and pins, and they all come from Walmart. Do you even, like...
Not even like this much.
It's like pins that look exactly like pops we've had for years. This is the most overkill of any horror icon ever. Pennywise is beat to death.
He's like the Deadpool of horror.
He's the Stitch of horror.
The Batman of horror.
The Batman of horror. So Funkoween 2020 announcements have come to an end. Thank God. It's been a rough week.
It really has. We've been getting these videos out like super duper late, and people have been like hitting me up. Hey, where's today's video? And I'm like, I just recorded this. Chris is editing this.
Oh.
I'm tired. I don't know where it's at. Ask Chris. He's the one doing it.
I'm going to sleep so good tonight after I'm done with all of this Funkoween stuff.
Oh, well, we have to be up early tomorrow.
What? So this week has been full of ups and downs. We've gotten a lot of cool reveals. We've gotten some that aren't cool at all. But I just want to say my very favorite of the entire week was the Red Hulk drop that happened this week. The Red Hulk is amazing, and it would have been super awesome if I got the chase. Hey, what's up?
Negan was amazing. Danny and Binks, also amazing. Leatherface, really like that one. And I really like the They Live pops.
And so was the Space Ghost. But that's not his name. You know somebody's going to be in the comments. They're going to be like, his name back in like the 1960s was Space Ghost, but they changed it because of the Space Ghost character. And now his name is Spooky Space Kook, but they were able to give him the Space Ghost name now because Space Ghost is now irrelevant.
What are they going to do when they make a Space Ghost soda?
They'll call him Spooky Space Kook. What kind of question is that, Heather?
A very stupid one, apparently. What if his real name is like Baxter?
No, it would be funnier if it was like Keith. We've been reading 4 patron names every night this week, and we're going to continue to do it until we complete our full patron list. And even then, we might start the list over just to show our thanks to all of our awesome patrons out there. Today, we want to thank Broken Pikachu Tail, Carl Hale, Carl Seaton, and Cliff Demzik. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. We appreciate all of your support, and we appreciate all of the support from all of our patrons. If you're interested in finding out how to support, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. All right, guys, that time again. Remember, as always, we are together. Yes, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.